Alright y'all, you asked for it, you got it. This is the video where I show you everything that I eat in a week, okay? I'm gonna show you everything because I always am talking to clients and they're like, what should I eat every day? And I'm trying to tell them, you know, add a green shake in, add some veggies in, just keep it to a whole foods, plant-based diet, add some healthy meats in from there and you're good to go. And those are the basics, but people wanna know, what are you really doing, CJ? What are you doing behind the scenes? How are you keeping your physique? How are you keeping up? How are you staying healthy? So I'm gonna show you. Today is Monday, day one, so let's go right into business right here. I'm gonna have a green shake for breakfast. That's what I do pretty much every day. So this first day, I'm gonna show you the ingredients that I put in my green shake, and then the following days, you'll just know it's green shake, okay? So we won't make this video like 300,000 minutes, okay? So here's the basics. Green shake starts with greens. You have to start with greens for a good green shake, okay? Dark leafy greens of some kind, kale, Swiss chard, spinach, it's all good. Blueberries, next level right there. So I got blueberries, and then I put some ice on top. There happens to be a lime wedge in there as well, and that is to prevent oxidation during the mixing process, during the blending process, okay? So that would be a basic green shake. I tend to add a lot of stuff to it, okay? I'm always experimenting and playing with different ingredients. Here's one of those crazy ingredients right now. This is an aloe vera leaf. I will scoop out some of the gel and put that in there. Here is hemp protein powder. That's going in as well. Here is camu powder. This has vitamin C in it. I'm putting that in there as well, vitamin C. This collagen protein powder, always a staple. This always goes in my shake no matter what. And I've got fat. This is MCT oil, XCT oil from Bulletproof. So fat going into the shake is a good idea as well. You got lots of micronutrients and vitamins that are fat soluble. So eat some fat with pretty much everything that you eat. Add some fat, right? So spirulina also goes in there. These are little spirulina tablets. That's basically blue-green algae. This is cacao nibs. I put the spirulina, the cacao nibs, and the walnuts in there for crunch after I blended everything, okay? So I blended the first stuff. I add the powder second. I mix that in, and I add the crunchies after that. Walnuts, cacao nibs, and spirulina, okay? So to get this to mix, you need to put water in there or bone broth. You could do a 50-50 mix of bone broth. I happen to have some homemade bone broth here. That's what I did. And then usually at the very end of that, since I have a lot of eggs on tap here, having chickens in the backyard, I will crack an egg and put a raw egg in there as well. So that's breakfast day one, Monday. Check it out. See you in the next one. Here's the finished product for you. Breakfast is served. Just finished my green shake. It was delicious. However, I'm still a little bit hungry, so I'm going to top that off with some nuts and some various items that I have here. Got pecans, got Brazil nuts. I'll usually have a few of those a day for the selenium content. Got my walnuts again, almonds, and I keep some coconut flakes on hand as well. This is the kind of stuff I usually snack on. You know, if one meal wasn't, you know, quite enough for me, I'll get some of that extra stuff in there. But I'm intermittent fasting right now, so I haven't eaten until just now. It's like noon in the day. So I usually cram my eating window down to 8 hours, so I'll probably eat between noon and 6, so more like 6 hours for me today. So that's how it usually goes down here at my house. So during those 6 hours, I don't limit myself. I eat to my heart's content pretty much. So obviously quality matters, and that's why I'm snacking on some nuts and coconuts, some good fatty items right here. So that's that. It's dinner time, y'all. So here's what I got. This is a veggie stir fry. This is pretty typical for me. This is what I eat. See it? Up close and personal. So what I do, I just cut up some veggies, put some coconut oil in the pan, and stir fry that up. And voila, that's all there is to it. There's no secret, there's no magic here. It's just cut up veggies. I throw in 3 eggs. You can see some of the yolks in there maybe. A couple of the yolks still intact. You lightly cook. You want to go on low heat. And then I've also got a half an avocado in there. And if I get hungry, maybe I'll find that other half as well. But what do we have? We got green celery, onion, beets, pepper, garlic. I happen to have some basil on hand. And that's basically it. I may have forgotten 1 or 2 items, but basically whatever vegetables I have on hand that week, that's what's going in the veggie stir fry. I put some sauerkraut on top, get some probiotics in there, and then I season it up with some salt, pepper, and turmeric. Turmeric I put on almost everything. Anti-inflammatory, very good. And then you can put other spices as well. So what I love about this, you can have the same meal basically every day, but just by changing like 1 or 2 spices, it feels like an entirely different dish. So right here I got cumin and I got some crushed red pepper, so that's gonna add a little kick to this particular meal, and then tomorrow I could do basically the same thing and just put a couple different spices in there. It tastes like a whole different thing. So I think that covers it for this one. I'm gonna eat. I will see you soon. Apple, almond butter, that's gonna be dessert. That's it for Monday. See y'all Tuesday. It's Tuesday, about 11:45 right now, having my morning green shake. That'll stay pretty consistent, but I'll keep checking in with you guys each day. Dinner time for me. So what you are looking at here is a big salad. I've got my greens, I've got a bunch of vegetables on there, and I've got some olives, I've got some sardines, I've got my sauerkraut, and an amazing dressing as well. This is one that you can find at Fresh Time. This is Primal Kitchen dressing. This is not only one of the healthiest dressings I've ever found, it is also one of the tastiest out there. So that is my big friggin' salad. Get some of that. I'm going to right now. Just finished my big salad. Gonna do a little dessert time today. So what you're looking at here is my chia seed slurry. So what this is, chia seeds, if you pour chia seeds in a bowl, add water, 9 parts water for 1 part chia seeds, it makes this kind of gelatin-like substance right here. So that's chia seeds, and then I'll just add some coconut on top of that with some nuts and seeds. You see I got almonds and pumpkin seeds in there, along with some blueberries on top. So frozen blueberries, and that will be my after dinner snack slash dessert, and that should do it for today. Wednesday, you know what time it is. It's breakfast time. That means it's green shake time. In the mood for a little midday snack today, so I've got myself some celery, carrots, and almond butter. So I'll munch on that. Kind of want something a little more substantial today, so I'm throwing in a piece of jerky here. So this is an Epic brand jerky. This is a good brand that I like on the jerky side. So that's gonna conclude my little snack. I'll see you guys around dinner time. Dinner time, my friends. I've got myself once again another veggie stir fry. So threw in some broccoli, got most of the same veggie ingredients, and my eggs in there as well. So take a gander at that. That's what's going on for dinner. I thought I'd also show you one other ingredient that I usually put in my stir fries. This is called dulse. This is a sea vegetable, and something that's high in iodine, okay? And iodine is one of those nutrients that we don't get in a lot of places. Sea vegetables is one of the things that does have it. Iodine important for thyroid function. So there's one other little extra tip within the tip video. All right, later. A little after dinner snack to round out this day. I've got some pumpkin seeds that I'll snack on. I'm gonna cut myself off a couple pieces of cheese right here. This is grass-fed cheese, and I'll sometimes do a little of that. And I got gifted some peaches at boot camp today, so I'm gonna have myself a peach tonight. So that's what's going down. That should round out my day. Thanks for watching. It's Thursday. It's green shake time. Midday meal brought to you by avocado half, and we got the chia slurry, which I showed you guys before. Chia slurry with some nuts and some frozen blueberries and some pumpkin seeds in there. Gonna have some of that, and see you again at dinner time. It's dinner time for me, baby. Here we go. I've got myself a big salad. You've seen my big salad before. We do the greens, we do lots of veggies, and on top today what you are seeing is some fried eggs in there. I like that combo sometimes. You got the cool veggies and you got the hot eggs on top. You can see my sauerkraut in there, the primal dressing that I showed you before, and yeah, that's it. Dinner time. Chowing down. Friday, baby. Some people say this whole green shake thing is just for the birds. You guys enjoying that green shake? All right, boys and girls, gonna have myself a little lunch here. What I have for you today, this is my coconut cereal, and I was a huge cereal person back in the day. So that was one of the hardest things to give up for me when I was making the transition into healthy living. But I found that what cereal consists of is a lot of crunchy stuff and flakes and cold on top. So instead of that being, you know, whatever, bran flakes and crunchy marshmallows and cold milk on top, I've replaced that. So all that you've got in here, what this is coconut. You've got coconut flakes as a base in there. You got frozen blueberries, you got nuts and seeds in there, and some cacao nibs in there as well. So what I'm gonna do is put ice water on top of that. So that's instead of your normal milk that is not so good for you. You could do coconut milk, which I've done before, and that's good too. Gives it a thicker, creamier feel to it. And that's gonna be my lunch. I'm probably gonna do some celery and almond butter as a follow-up, and half an avocado to go with that as well. So that's lunch for me. That should hold me until dinner, and I will see you later. So a little bonus for you guys here. I don't really consider this part of what I eat, but this is the first thing that I drink pretty much every day. So I'll start out the day. You guys may, if you're a keen observer at boot camp, you may have seen I usually carry 3 bottles with me to class. This is the first thing that I drink, a big thing of Pellegrino. I usually knock out half of that on the way there and then knock out the rest during class. This is my morning kind of detox drink. So I'm going to show you the ingredients here of what goes in that thing. So this, I start with some lime. We got salt, real salt. The real salt, this is where electrolytes actually come from, you Gatorade people. This is Ceylon cinnamon right here. This is something I sometimes put in, sometimes don't, but this is supposed to help with fat burning capacity. And this is cayenne pepper, gives it a little kick and gets the blood flowing and that kind of thing. And then you got some apple cider vinegar, and I've done an entire video about that you can check out on my YouTube page. So that's what goes in here. I usually take 2 jugs full of that stuff to class with me, along with my Pellegrino water, and that is how I start my day, and I go fasted until the first meal of the day, which you know by now is generally a green shake. See you soon. Got dinner time here. I'm at the parents' house. Mom was gracious enough to make us a spaghetti dinner. I have the veggetti option right here. What you see is veggetti noodles. That's zucchini and onions in place of noodles. We've got tomato sauce and meatballs and Parmesan and all that good stuff. And I'm done talking. I just want to eat. Having some dessert here at the Thomas household. I've got a quinoa crispy and watermelon pieces. That's what we're feasting on for desserts. Quinoa crispy, this is puffed quinoa, peanut butter, honey, and chocolate drizzled over the top. All organic. All organic, of course. Saturday morning, post boot camp, I usually let my mom make my breakfast for me. So she treats me to something like this. This is got a stir-fried veggies right here. You've got scrambled eggs on the back side. You've got an avocado and some blackberries. And then this right here, this is not an English muffin. This is keto bread right here. This is a special ketogenic bread. I'll get the recipe from my mom, but basically there's almond flour, there's an egg, there's baking powder, there's butter. I can get those proportions for you, but it tastes like regular bread and it doesn't have any of the regular bread stuff, so it's pretty awesome, and it's chow time. Oh yeah, we also have some bacon. That's right, I have some bacon. Deal with it. I have been outside working in the yard all day. I've worked up an appetite, so here's what I've made myself. Big salad. It's got sardines, it's got a fried egg, it's got all those veggies that you know about. I've got a side of sweet potato with some butter as well. So that is big dinner that I am excited about. I have worked up my appetite today, so thanks for watching this one. All right, my friends, gonna cap off this Saturday night with a little popcorn and wine. So popcorn was homemade on the stovetop, none of that microwave stuff. We seasoned it up with some Himalayan sea salt, got some cayenne pepper for just a little bit of kick. We just put a little bit on there on the popcorn. I use avocado oil to make up the popcorn because it's got the high smoke point, so you can high heat the popcorn to get it to pop. And then of course I've got some Fit Vine wine right here. So this is one of the highest quality wines that you will find on the market. And there is your finished product right there. There's your popcorn, there's your wine. Yes, there's ice cubes in my wine. What of it? You don't know me. Don't judge me. I like ice cubes in my wine. So what? It's Saturday night. I do what I want. All right, guys. See you later. It is day 7 of our little journey together. Thanks for sticking with me. So I'm very excited to show you my breakfast for this morning. This is Banana and egg pancakes, that's right. All it takes to make these, 1 banana, 2 eggs, you mix them up, and then you can add other ingredients, but that can make your pancakes. So you put that in the pan, super low heat. I think I've done another video on this somewhere before where I didn't quite get it right, but the low heat is the key to getting this right. But what you also saw in there, I've got blueberries are in there, there's walnuts, you've also got cacao nibs, and then I put some butter and some organic raw honey on top. You got a side with a couple peaches, and you got some sliced cheese on the side there. So that is my very exciting Sunday breakfast. I can't tell you guys, this is like heaven in your mouth. This is so good. You'll never want to go to Uncle Bill's again. This is amazing. So I'm looking forward to it. Done talking. See you soon. Got some midday munchies here, so I thought I'd share with you. I've got a little vegetable platter. So what you got going here, tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, and half an avocado. You can see the almond butter there in the background as well. That is gonna be my midday snack, and we'll have one more meal to go. All right, my friends, I had planned to make you an impressive final meal here that would have consisted of me grilling up some burger and having that, but it didn't work out, and that's life, right? You know, I got to the end of my day, I got a lot done today, and I don't have time to cook anything up. So that's the way it is, that's life. So again, go back to my chia seed slurry. That's easy, I can throw that together super quick. You guys have seen that before, right? Yeah, I know I've done that in a couple of videos, but there it is once again for you. And that's gonna be my little munchie for the night before I hit the sack here. I'll come back at you tomorrow with a few takeaways to wrap this baby up. Later. There you have it, guys. 7 days, everything CJ eats in a week. So I hope that was helpful to you. A lot of you guys have been asking for that video and trying to see behind the curtain what I do and how I do it. That's pretty much it. That's a pretty typical week for me. Now, of course, people will ask, don't you ever cheat? Don't you ever go out and have pizza and beer and that kind of stuff? Yes, of course. From time to time, I have been known to have some pizza. From time to time, I do go out with friends and have a beer, okay? I'm not an alien, I'm not a weirdo. Yes, I have that stuff, but they are treats. They are occasional things. This is not normal stuff that I keep in the house. And that's one of my keys to success, guys. If I have a craving for ice cream, I don't get to fulfill that craving without going outside of the house. If I go to my freezer, it is not there. It's not, I don't have chips in the cabinet, I don't have stuff that's going to tempt me, because it will be the first stuff that I eat, okay? I don't have super willpower, I just don't buy that stuff at the store. If it doesn't make it into your house, then you have to go out of your way to go cheat on your diet, right? So that's one of my secrets to success, maybe something you can take away with you, is having a strong home base where you control what's in the house, because there will be a point where willpower will fail you, okay? You cannot depend on willpower all the time. The other thing I want to tell you guys is that everything that you saw me eat this week, the shakes, the salads, the stir fries, all of it, delicious. I love all of it. It's so good, it's so tasty. I'm not deprived at any point. In fact, I crave this stuff. I look forward to this stuff. This is stuff, there was no point in these videos where I was like, oh man, I don't want to have to eat this. I'm taking my medicine. No, this is delicious, okay? I don't feel deprived. I don't feel like I'm giving anything up by living this way. And you may have certain things in your life that you're very worried about giving up, and I think that's the biggest obstacle for people, is feeling deprived. But if you can get past that and realize you're not deprived, you're gaining, you're not giving up, you're gaining your health, you're gaining your physique, you're gaining better energy levels, all this stuff, okay? Your body functions better. Everything is better when you eat better, when you eat real foods, when you do it this way, okay? You may have to find some substitutes, you may have to adapt a little bit like I showed you. I used to be a cereal addict, but I found a way around that, okay? There's always a way around, and you can get creative, and I hope I gave you a few ideas, at least in this video, and maybe something that helped you out in your little health journey. So let me know what you thought on this video. Likes, comments, shares, all appreciated, and let me know what else you'd like to see so I can bring it to you. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.